episode 3 of the vote winner, which was the Kansas City Royals. Um, in episode 2, we kind of left it off. We made the postseason, made it all the way up to the championship series, ALCS, and we lost it. So we finished the year at 88-74. I'm pretty sure that was second in the AL Central behind the Minnesota Twins. Um, make it as the second team into the wild card and advance all the way to the ALCS, where we lose the Twins. Probably should have won. I mean, we took the first 3 games and basically lost the last 3. Um, so as you see right there, we're in our second year, our first off season. Um, our job security is high, but our GM rating is still a C. So, we didn't really accomplish a lot of these performance goals, besides the wild card game and the division series, obviously. Um, but there's really nothing else that we didn't lead the league in any statistical categories. The postseason feats we accomplished. We won 10 games, or 10 consecutive games one time. And we hit 5 home runs in 1 game. So other than that's really it. I mean, there's nothing else that we led the league in, anything like that. So that's probably where that kind of lower GM rating or whatever comes from. So anyway, we're gonna jump into the off season here. Like I said, there isn't really too much that, quite honestly, I even remember. I had a very long night last night, and I'm moving slow, very slow this morning. So, if you catch my drift there, you kind of understand. But so I gotta kind of piece everything back together, from last night and from this franchise. So that's what we just got to do, and that's how we're gonna go about doing it. Um, so I remember I don't think I did the um I did not do the arbitration yet. I do not think. I didn't offer it, at least. Um, so there we go. So our 40 man, we just set our 40 man, 37 guys. Possibly going to take some people off here and there. Probably Cam Gallagher, Michael Marriott. But other than that, I mean, no one. I pretty much like everyone else on it. So, I'm not too worried about it. I guess, we can just go over kind of, I was talking about the GM goals. We can kind of go over a season review maybe for some people who missed it. Um, so I guess, the person that I was probably most impressed with, to be honest with you, is Brian Goodwin. Obviously there you see all his ratings really went up. Nothing really went down besides, his power against left-handers. But, I put him in there in our top prospects list, the one that I created for the Royals. I am interested how the Royals acquired him from the Nationals. I honestly don't know. Um, oh, Kelvin Herrera, that's right. Yeah, so, coming into this year, he really didn't even have close to a full season underneath his belt. But now he kind of does, to be honest. I mean, as you see his totals, that line down there at the bottom, I mean, that's pretty much, a full season's worth of statistics with just a game over, I guess. So, I mean, 155 hits, 24 bombs, 79 RBIs, 17 stolen bags. There you see his line. 288, 347, 500, for a 847 OPS. So I mean that's pretty good. That's pretty solid. 127 strikeouts, over 48 walks, 3 triples, 6 errors for 98 fielding percentage, with basically a 3 as a WAR. So there's a lot to like about him. I mean, his ISO power is 212. So, if this were a guy just going straight into free agency, having a season like his career totals are, I mean he'd get a healthy payday. So Larry kind of came around. He struggled during the first half of the year, missed some time with some injuries, but still put up a very good year. Almost a 400 on base percentage. Sorry, with a 501 slugging for basically 900 OPS. Drew 81 walks. That is ridiculous. You really don't see that much anymore. With a 2.5 as a WAR. ISO power 206. So, obviously, like I said before, we picked up Jake Lamb in a deal with the Arizona Diamondbacks after we shipped out Mike Moustakas. Had a pretty solid year. I would expect him to, get back up close, if not above, the 30 home run, 100 RBI mark. But if he can have a season like he had this year for us, basically every single year, I'm not going to complain. Basically, hit above all his career averages, including OPS. Did draw a good amount of walks. I really didn't realize. I thought his strikeout totals would be higher than that. With a 4.2 as a WAR, so I mean that's pretty good. Only a 197 ISO. So, those. I don't know what to make of Whit Merrifield yet, to be honest with you. I think he's good, but I thought he was definitely going to be one of the, I guess pillars to the franchise before starting this season. But I'll give it another season with him. But obviously these 2, 3, 4 guys, they all played very well, hit the ball very well. Tony Walters, I brought him over in a deal from the Rockies. Salvador Perez actually went down with an injury where he was going to be out quite a while. So I brought him over. Very young catcher, good makeup. His potential looks good. He has a very good overall rating already. Definitely more of a contact, guys you see there by the ratings. And, solid defensively, but not great, Lucas Duda, I definitely thought he was, kind of at the end of his road here. But he honestly did have a very good season. Again, he also hit above all his career averages, average on base percentage, slugging, and OPS. Drew 61 walks over basically 150 strikeouts. I would definitely like to see his doubles go up. I think 21 doubles for a slugger is kind of on the low side. He had 18 errors, so we might have to possibly think about moving him to DH for a 1 with a WAR. Abraham Almonte, we picked him up in free agency right before the season started, and he was honestly absolutely fantastic for us. 16 home runs, 17 stolen bags, 781 for an OPS, and there you see his slash line. But I can't complain about Abraham Almonte whatsoever. Maybe in the field a little bit with a 97 as a fielding percentage, but with basically a little over 2.5 for a WAR, that's pretty solid. He definitely kind of had a career year with us. Jurickson Profar. So our shortstop situation, I mean, to be honest with you, just our middle infield situation, just in general. So we did pick up a lot of middle infielders in the draft. As you see, Tommy Bush, Jackie Winston. Neither of them looks like some Tommy Bush can play some third, but that's really it. But so our middle infield situation, I mean, we have Merrifield, we have Mondesi. I mean, I think Winston and Bush are still a couple years away, as well as Profar, Ramon Torres, Brendan Rodgers, and even Pat Velika. He's probably going to be more of a utility guy for us, but we'll even throw him in there for shits and giggles. So, I mean, it's definitely very crowded, but I did want to have a lot of depth. I think Rodgers is definitely going to be the shortstop of the future. I'm really hoping he can crack the big league sometime next year. I want to try and keep him, as well under team control as I possibly can. But I don't think Torres is the future shortstop again. He's probably just a guy off the bench who can play really good defense and fill in the infield. For right now, I think Profar is definitely going to be our everyday shortstop. He had a pretty decent year. It wasn't fantastic, but it wasn't bad. I'd like to see the slugging go up a little bit. But again, he also hit over all his career averages. So if we can just keep building and guys keep, hitting over their career averages, that is absolutely fine, as long as their averages aren't absolutely terrible and they're just a couple points over. But then I have a 1 for a war, a 123 ISO, so I mean that's pretty low. That's not terrible, but it is still pretty low. But yeah, I mean I definitely think Rodgers is a shortstop of the future, but I want him to be one of the best shortstops in the organization before I throw him out there. I don't want to rush him up, and then all of a sudden, all his ratings start going down. That would not be good for us or for him. Um, but yeah, I mean, I think Profar for the time being, as long as he doesn't get way too expensive, I'll definitely be able to, throw him out there and pay him. But Ramon Torres, I think, is definitely just going to be, a fill-in guy. Nothing against him. That's just kind of how it's shaping out. Um, but we do have. I just looked over. We have 92 guys in the organization, so we gotta take care of some guys here. Um, just so we can get back to being good. Um, got 4 closers. Jake Newberry. All right, perfect. We're at 90 even. All right, yep. So let's just go and check out the arbitration. I'm pretty sure it's the only thing I haven't done. Yep, I got all these guys offered. Yep. Okay. So there's available free agents. We're gonna leave that for now. Um, and we're gonna go ahead and go into the arbitration here. So Nate Carnes, he was definitely a guy who was kind of in the middle. I didn't know really what to do with him. Um, he didn't. I mean, that's serviceable. I mean, that's probably like a fifth guy in the rotation, with a 440 and a 140 whip. Um, only 12 quality starts. I mean, that number's got to go up. Gave up 26 bombs. I mean, that's way too many. 7.9. I mean, it's not terrible, but it was under his career average. 363 for walks per 9. He actually, given the amount of home runs he given up, he only had a 155, which is pretty surprising. But a 4.72 for a fielding and independent pitching. Um, so I don't know. I'm gonna come back to Nate Carnes there. So Kirby Yates, really, yeah, really no hesitation right there. We got him arbitration locked up for the next 2 years. So I might go ahead and just take care of that. Offer him 850 there. So Hector Neris again. There isn't really any way I'm gonna say no and not offer him arbitration or try and sign him. He did have a little bit more of an up and down year, so I'm gonna offer him 870. I know he wanted about 1.3. Brian Flynn, 3.13 and a 1.44 for an ERA and a WHIP, but a 3.33 for a fielding and independent pitching. So that's pretty solid. I'm gonna go ahead and just check out the numbers here. He wants 1.9. I don't think I'm gonna be willing to pay that, so I'm gonna let it play out in arbitration. He did have a very good year, so I'm gonna offer him 970. And then Willie Peralta did have a very good year in the minor leagues, not so much the big leagues, with 10 walks in 24 innings, over 12 strikeouts. So I'm gonna go ahead and offer him just 2 years here, just the least amount of money I can. So 840 over 2 years for 420K a year. And possibly, when it comes down to the deadline, see if he accepted that or he wants to go to arbitration. Brandon Maurer had a very good year for us as a closer. 37 saves and a 5-3 win-loss record. 50 innings pitched, 12 walks, 36 strikeouts, 2.52 for an ERA, and 126 as a WHIP. 5 blown saves, only 4 home runs given up. So 333 for fielding and independent pitching. Well, let's see. So 1.6. I mean, that's not bad for a closer. So I'm gonna go ahead and give him his 1-year deal for 1.4. But I'm also gonna offer him 1.2 in arbitration. Tony Walters, I'm definitely gonna keep him. Really, no reason not to. Think he'll be a very good backup catcher given his age and just ratings where they are now. Whit Merrifield, like I said, pretty decent year. I mean, wasn't amazing, but you know, wasn't terrible. I like this deal right here. 4 years for 1.1 a year. I mean, that's pretty good. You can't beat that. So I'm gonna offer him 3.9 to try and keep it under $1 million. I mean, that'd be amazing right there. So then I'll offer him 9.40 in arbitration. So I'm trying to really force his hand. Keep him as cheap as possible. Here we come to Jake Lamb. He's going to definitely be a little bit more expensive. I'll go ahead and keep him for the next 2 years. He's already 28 years old. So, you know, we possibly could be moving on from him pretty soon. Direction profile, I think he's going to be definitely a little bit more expensive. Yeah, he wants 3.4. So I'm going to let this ride out to arbitration. I'll offer him 9.80. Paulo Orlando out in center. So he really honestly did not have that good of a year. I was not impressed by him at all. Even his career lines. I mean, I'm definitely looking for guys who are going to slug the ball at a high rate and get on base at a high rate, especially as an outfielder, especially as a center fielder. But you know, there really wasn't that much to like about him, to be honest with you. I just don't see the point in really keeping him, if I'm just being dead honest. You know, there's nothing that sticks out to me that is basically screaming at me to keep this guy. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on here from Paulo Orlando. I mean, a good year in 2016, but even then, I mean, really just the high average is the only thing that will stick out to you. You know, 14 stolen bags maybe. But that's you know, I'm not really gonna, you know, go down that road with him. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave that one. I think I had Nate Karns still to look at. Let's see, we still got him for 2 more years. All right, I'll go 1.27 to Nate Karns. That's what I'll offer him. So anyway, there we go there. Just taking a look as we jump into free agency here. You know, like I said before, we're really not going to be on the forefront of paying these guys, you know, ridiculous amounts of money. You know, Mike Moustakas finished up very strong. It looks like, I mean, there's definitely lots. Tony Zyke, there's our guy. And of course, I don't know why it does that. So when I pick up a guy in free agency, he's on my team, but he doesn't pop up in that exclusive, you know, free agents menu when the offseason first starts before you jump into the second stage or whatever, where you have all the available free agents. So I'm not able to get him and pick up his option or whatever, and it's really does kind of piss me off. But yeah, I mean, there's lots of talent in here. There's a lot of guys too, like prospects like that guy, you can always pretty much pick up on. Yeah, so I mean, that's really it for starting pitching. Um, in terms of starting, I mean, there's really our five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So I mean, we have plenty of depth there. We have plenty of depth to move up and down with guys from AAA to the big leagues. So I'm not really worried about it all too much. I'd even be, to be honest with you, okay with getting rid of Nate Carnes now. I should have looked in this menu before, given that we picked up Michael Yona and got him coming up. Um, but it's whatever. It happens. Pick a new windup for him. Let's go All-Star 60. Kind of like that one. Um, yeah, so I mean that's it. Let's go. Paulo Orlando is going to be released. Let's just take care of that right now. Um, yeah, so I mean in terms of pitching, there's really no one. I like that one prospect that we offered. Um, I'll have to go back here. Charlie Morton maybe, but I mean he's still gonna want a couple mil. That's the thing. I don't want to be offering guys a couple $1 million. I want them to be relatively cheap, um, and really not cost me all too much. 540 for Matt Harvey. I mean that's at 4.79 for an ERA, 4.65 for a fielding independent pitching. Um, yeah, so we're good there in the starting rotation. Move along to the bullpen here. Yeah, I'm okay. I wouldn't be totally opposed to possibly adding. I'm gonna go ahead and drop Kevin McCarthy off, as well as Michael Marriott. I'm gonna go ahead and leave Willie Peralta. Let's see. So yeah, now we have a couple guys in here. Still got Chris Tillman. Yeah, so I mean, I'm pretty happy here. Um, maybe try and get a guy who could probably be, the guy for us coming out of the bullpen. I don't want to pay Strope because he wants so much. Could bring back Kelvin Herrera. Had a decent year with Washington, it looks like. 4.6. I mean, we still could pick up Zyke. I never really pitched with him. His numbers were okay. I mean, they weren't great. I'm going to go ahead and give him the player option, try and sign him for a little bit cheaper. 4.5 over 2. Rosenthal's another option possibly, but he wants too much as well. Yeah, so it looks like the guy that we're definitely gonna have to pick up is Zyke, Zitch, whatever you want to call him. I like Matt Moore. He's cheap. Could get him, move him over to back to a starter. Just give us a little bit more depth coming up and down from the minor leagues to the big leagues. That's really it. There's really no one else down here. Kevin Shackelford. Barrett Austin. Yeah, so we're good there. Closers. I was pretty happy with Maurer, so we might go ahead and keep him. Possibly could pick up Storin just as a little bit of protection. Possibly another guy coming up and down in the bullpen. I really don't think he's going to want that much. Let's go ahead and offer him I'll offer him 400K on a 1-year deal. Catchers, I'm absolutely fine. Just go back and look for prospects, but other than that, I really don't feel like making any moves. You already have Salvador Perez, who is, pretty solid. Not really someone I need to think about replacing at the moment. First baseman, if I have an upgrade to Lucas Duda, someone who's probably a little bit more rounded out and not really just, a good hitter against right-handers and not a good fielder, I'll take it. If not, prospects. So let's go look. Could possibly get Marwin Gonzalez. Just had a very good year with Houston. 4.5, which isn't terrible. Adams had a very good year. Washington, how much does he want? 3? Yeah, I might hold off here. I mean, I would honestly, I would pay for Marwin. So I'll offer him a 2-year with a club for 8. So 2 years, $8 million with a club option. That would just let me get rid of Lucas Duda basically after that. Second base, Whit Merrifield at 87. I really don't need to do anything there. If there's kind of a blue chip prospect in there, then yes. But other than that, there's really nothing to do. Nope. So let's go ahead on to third. So we see. I mean, I would be comfortable with picking up a prospect or two. I think Jake Lamb is okay. We have Chesley Cuthbert. But that's it. I mean, Mike Moustakas and Donaldson are really the two guys there. Eduardo Escobar, 98 RBIs, 27 home runs for him. Did not know he played with the White Sox. Alright, moving on here. We do have Jurickson Profar. Again, definitely trying to maybe look for someone who's a little bit more rounded. I mean, Machado is probably the only guy on the market for shortstops. But I'd be okay with Jordy Mercer, but I'm stuck with Profar. Alright, left field, Brian Goodwin. I had Bonifacio DHing, I remember. Yeah, so really no one out there. Center field, no one. Cargo is available. And a Harper is also available. Did he not even have an 800 OPS? Okay. That 1,000 just kind of shook me a little bit. It looked like he didn't really have that good of numbers. So, I mean, we got 287, 2.87 for cash flow. I'm going to just go ahead and try and keep, to be honest with you, just the salary down. Really? Markakis has never... Wow, since 2012, Markakis has never had... What? Sure. Austin, I'll feed him. Wow, that's blows my mind. Since 2012, Marquez hasn't had a slugging percentage over 400, but still manages to get over a 725 for an OPS. That blows my mind. Alright, but anyway, so that's really, I mean, we have 89 guys. I know I just offered kind of a bunch of people. Let's see, how many offers do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll see. Oh my god. Austin. Alrighty, we're back. A little bit of a distraction, but we're back. So the Yankees pick up Mustakas, it looked like. So now we have 91. Definitely have a few too many first basemen here. I'm okay there. I'll keep 5 on the roster. They're all left-handers. I don't know. I'll keep it for now. See who we can pick up and who we don't. Wow. So the Cubs have really gone after Zyke here. They're off from 10-8 over 4. Yes, I mean that's gonna be a little bit out of my price range. It really didn't do like amazing enough for me to keep him. You know what I mean? So it looks like Zyke is gonna be on his way out then. There's Yates. So possibly, I mean, we can make a trade. I just want someone coming out of the bullpen who's at least above an 80. That's my big thing there. And definitely kind of, I mean, Blair was good out of the 5 spot. But definitely shore up the rotation a little bit too. You know, it's always nice to have a good rotation. Another way to put that. So obviously Zyke probably just signed somewhere else. We just got the notification that he wasn't interested in our offer anymore. Yeah, I mean the bidding war is just going up with him. I'd be interested in Brad Brock. 3-6 over 1. I mean, I'd offer him 3-8 to just barely beat out the Diamondbacks there, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, so we're good. Wow. So we're really getting hammered here on pitching coaches. I didn't even know. So I guess we're gonna have to go with the generic guys too, as our pitching coaches. I like having real dudes just 'cause it seems, you know, more realistic, but I guess we're not gonna be able to go down that road this time. So it looks like we got Storin. We're gonna go ahead and just slide him over as a reliever. Just adding some depth. Stays right basically at a 65. He was available for the Rule 5, so we're going to go ahead and add him to the 40-man and jump him up to the big leagues. Give him an opportunity this spring to see what he can do. Where are we at now? 90? So it is kind of creeping up on Brad Brock here. We still have the best offer, it looks like, but we're definitely going to get close to... Yep. Alrighty. I don't know. It's interesting because that will give us our reliever as well as a closer that we don't really need. So I'm going to go ahead and say no to that. Yeah, so we didn't get Brad Brock, which is okay. It looks like our managers here, pitching coach, third base coach, we're actually good. With our arbitration, Peralta still has not accepted. In our contracts, I guess we gotta do a better job there. Gonna go ahead and release Michael Marriott. Zyke went to the Dodgers, which is kind of disappointing, just cause I kind of wanted him. Oh yeah, there's that. There's not really anything to do until we get to that arbitration offer deadline period. Both those guys are no longer interested in our deals or offers, so we're just gonna go ahead. We're gonna cut them. They want our offers, fine. You can get cut. Who's the other one? Tim Moore, Tim Hill. There we go. See ya. So we free up 2 spots. Still have a lot available. Let's see, we got free agents this next year. Oh wow. The year after that we got we get Gonzalez. I didn't even see that. So the year in 2021 we're gonna have Gonzalez, Lamb, Soler, all as free agents. Other than that though, this next year just going to be Maurer, Duda, Manis, and Storen. So I might try here to possibly flip Duda for some relief pitching. I think Gonzalez is a little bit more of a better player overall. As you see there, 767 career OPS. I'm pretty sure Duda's, yeah, he's 804. But also, I mean, possibly we could slide Luda or Duda. Well, yeah, so if we make... we got Almonte. Yeah, because I want Gonzalez and then make Duda the DH. But then it looks like Bonifacio, he's still going to be on the bench, and he had a very good year. So I'd like him to play. Let's see if we can flip Duda for some relief pitching. Oh, Michael Givens would probably be perfect. I would be interested in Blyer too. He is a little bit older. Red Sox are definitely loading up on the bullpen. Obviously, the Yankees also have a very good bullpen. We finished strong. Alright, we gotta wait till some more guys sign. That took forever. That sucked. Alright, we got 2 spots left. I'm gonna go ahead and keep Simmon here. Like I said, there's nothing really. Ooh, we're getting outbid there. 1 year for 450. Well, I'll go 1 year for 530. Boom. Still at 88. Okay, we picked up one of them. It was Matt Moore. Left-hander. They got him listed as a reliever, but we might go ahead and throw him as a starter for right now. Just give us, again, more bullpen depth. Just more pitching depth, actually, not bullpen. You can never have enough pitching, and I really want to make sure I have a lot. I mean, that might eliminate Chris Tillman's role and get him basically kind of booted off the team. I don't know. But we have plenty of pitching, and I'm happy. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and cave here and offer Peralta arbitration of 440. We got everyone on our 40-man. Alex Leday isn't accepting his deal, which is fine, but okay, so here's the salary arbitration eligible players, the deadline. So as soon as I advance past this day, there's going to be a lot more free agents. So I think we've kind of filled all our needs, but you know, you never know. There might be one that really sticks out that I really need. So here's probably what I'm going to be talking about and Kyle Barkalaw here. He's a closer, but he wants to be used in the bullpen. He's only 28, so I'm gonna go ahead and sign him for three years for 4.5, which is a pretty good deal, I think. Um, Anthony Descaflani had a pretty good year. He wants 2.3 though. Dan Straley. 2.1. Tim Beckham. Possibly use him up the middle. 1.9. Nick Ahmed. Nick Markakis. Yeah, looks like we're good. Possibly Jock Peterson out in the outfield. Got some pop. He wants 2.9 though. I'll tell you what, I'll offer you a 2-year deal with a player option at like nothing compared to 2.2 million. Okay, I think we're honestly really okay. Yep, we are good, 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 good. Okay. Um, yep, so let's go ahead. Who did Harper sign with? The Blue Jays? They said Barkla was no longer interested in our deal. So I guess he signed elsewhere. Well, that sucks. I was kind of going after him too. Okay, let's see. Use Merrill Petit. I don't think so. I mean, they'd probably take Duda, but I guess they wouldn't. Duda isn't good enough. Okay, let's go to the Orioles. Okay, MLB ready. Would not be opposed to having Tim Beckham. You know, up the middle for us. Colby Tomlinson is also a pretty good player. Trevor Cahill. Travis Jankowski could be a pretty nice addition in losing whatever his name was, Starling, out and left. He wasn't interested in our deal when I offered it to him, so alrighty then. He's gonna be gone. Okay. Yeah, so Peterson is going to sign elsewhere. We'll go ahead and just keep the offer and let him do it. And it's okay. Ooh. Totally forgot about Iglesias. Yeah, because now they got Iglesias and Diaz. Ooh, 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 ooh. Foster Griffin, Kevin McCarthy, Brandon Maher. Oh, I don't need Griffin. I don't need McCarthy. Honestly, I don't know how I could say no to this deal. I mean, Maher had a very good year. He really did. He's got 3.69 career fielding and independent pitching. Iglesias last year had a decent year and still had a 3.22. Yeah, I just don't know how I can say no. 26. 74. Um, Mike Leake, very good year last year. Oh, Foster Griffin. Ooh, 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 ooh. Give me Mike Leake. Oh, why? Really? So Skugland. You're kidding. Yeah, of course you take Blair. Wow, you don't even take Duffy. What is this? Alright, I'll give you Skugland, whatever. Kim Felix. Um, Come on. Joke. I could take Pazos. Um, yeah, there's Healy. Who's the one they don't want? What if we slid? Who wants to be the closer? Who wants to be the bullpen? Okay. So if we took out Maurer, huh? What do I need in that deal for it to work? Yeah, so that deal basically straight up. But who was the other guy? Get in there, another reliever. That's right. I just want to steal just one person. Heredia, he's not even signed to a contract. Haniger. Haniger is always very, very good. If you're looking to pick up someone, pick up Mitch Haniger. He's always good. Always. Okay. So what about Leak here? I don't know. I think he's too much. Alright, let's just go with James Pazos. Got him for the next 4. I'll go ahead and give you Tillman. I just don't need him. Unless I got someone down here. Andres Machado's. Alright, perfect. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, we didn't really lose a lot, to be honest with you. I mean, ooh, I don't like that. I just don't like the high socks. Like, what is up with the high socks? High socks. Ooh, I do not like those. Sorry, buddy, but and here we are with Pazos. I don't think I like that either. Beautiful. So good. Then we get Iglesias. Mara still wants to be the closer. Iglesias wants to be in the bullpen. So we're gonna go ahead and move him there. We get our guy. Who is that? I talked about I wanted someone to come out of the bullpen that was above an 80 and just kind of a dude. And that's Iglesias. We pick up another couple relievers to give us some more depth. I mean, as you remember last year, like our bullpen was just an absolute shambles, and that is an understatement. So, picking up a couple more guys and giving us a little bit more depth out there is absolutely great. Um, I'm very happy about it. Um, so we're at our 90. Um, I don't really think there's anything else I really want slash need to do. Um, Kyle Zimmer is definitely a starter, though. I know that for a fact. So yeah, now we got 2020. Perfect. Beautiful. AAA. Go ahead and slide Jackson Coar up to AA. So we got 5. Perfect. Um, yeah, I mean, I'm honestly pretty happy with the way this offseason turned out. Like I said, it wasn't really a bunch of flashy, sort of moves that I knew I was gonna make. It was kind of just under the table, guys that not a lot of people know of, like Travis Jankowski. I don't know how many people have ever heard of Travis Jankowski, but he's, a very good defender, very good speed, decent contact hitter, but he can definitely help a lot. I'm happy with the signing of Marwin Gonzalez. We actually were able to keep Lucas Duda in that trade with Seattle. I think there are some more trades that I'm going to be wanting to do to get some more guys. It's nothing really major, um, but I don't want to settle. I want our bullpen to be extremely good with what we have and what we don't have, if that makes sense. So, but I'm happy, with the way it's gone along. So, let's go ahead and keep simming. I don't think I have any more offers out there. I have Tim Beckham and Jock Peterson still has not decided. Um, for 1/6, he might go to the Braves. Looked like he was pretty interested in that deal. I don't know. I mean, I have Mendesi, I have Merrifield, I have Lamb and Cuthbert, I have Profar, and I have Torres, as well as Valika. So I might just go ahead and let him sign with Atlanta. Looks like he did. Yeah, so I mean, I'm not really worried about that. But yeah, everything else looks like it's going to plan, so we're just gonna keep simming ahead here. Um, might get another influx of free agents after today. Let's go look. Jose Perella possibly could be. How much does he want? Well, our roster is full. Chad Pinder had a very good year. I've picked him up a couple times, and he's performed pretty well for us whenever I get him. Oh. Matt Whistler. By Kyle Zimmer. Let's go get Matt Whistler. I'll put some confidence in him. I'll sign him to a 3-year deal. Jorge Lopez is another very good pitcher. Okay, so let's go ahead and sim ahead here. Hopefully we get both of them. Ooh, they still gotta decide. Okay, so I'll sign him for 770. Oh, I should make that deal longer. Damn it, he signed. Fuck. Oh, man. No! I just really wanted Matt Whistler. I want to get as much depth as possible. And it's just making me mad that I can't. Where they say you want the Dodgers? Those two guys were good too. I mean, those two guys are low key, really good pickups. I mean, I could go with Graveman. Brock Stewart. He's got pretty good numbers. Not as fielding and independent pitching though. Okay. I'll tell you what. Let's go with Graveman. I'm gonna sign him. Oh my God! What do you want? Why do you want 1.6? Why? Brock Stewart does not want to sign. Maybe look at some trades. I really like Blyer. Trey Simmons. I mean that's a pretty good deal. I don't know if I'll take that right now though. Okay, so now we get Brock Stewart as well. Okay, so I mean, yeah, just look at, this is like I've been talking about what I'm trying to do. I mean, here we go. We got our top five: Blair, Yona, Carnes, Junis, Duffy. Okay, so now if those guys don't work out, I got Jesse Hahn, I got Vincente Campos, I got Matt Moore, I got Brock Stewart, Trevor Oaks, possibly Trevor Oaks. I don't know about that. Jorge Lopez, possibly. So, that's just the amount of depth, and all those guys, get to pitch at the minor league level and get their innings in and whatnot. So, I'm pretty happy about that. Um, but yeah, I mean, on top of that, man, I mean, there's really. I'm going to take him off the 40 man. Yeah, I mean, I'm really happy with how this off season went. Okay. So we are good all the way across the board. Yeah. Go ahead and scoot Jesse Hahn, Matt Moore, give him some innings. So yeah, like I said before, I really like to mix in some of the guys that probably don't have all that much of a shot. to crack the big leagues, just to give them, some innings, see how they do. One of them might do really well. Um, you just never know. And then basically, all those guys, in theory, uh, they all go away, and then, you bring in your new guys. So, alrighty, let's just keep it on here. I think we ended last year at like 20th in our ranking. Be really interested to see on where we wind up starting the year this year. Our roster's good. Coaching staff is good. And that'll take us all the way up to the opening day here, spring training. Perfect. Beautiful. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and just see. We also look, so 21st, we really didn't move up or go down. Definitely, I think our offensive statistics went up, I'm pretty sure. It looks like just pitching is the only thing that's really holding us down. But that's kind of interesting. In terms of our budget, we're going to start the year with a 1.5 available on a week-to-week basic, up at 60 mil. But I really don't like to write any of this stuff down until the actual season starts, just because people come and go, you know, from the time spring training starts till it finishes. So we have a couple more guys who are going to be free agents after this upcoming year. Jorge Lopez is probably going to be a big priority for us to keep. Drew Storen, Alex Liddy, both of them are probably going to be, heavily watched in spring training the first half of the year to see how they do. Matt Moore as well, same situation for him. Seth Manis, hopefully he kind of came around the second half last year on the mound. Hopefully he can kind of, get it going earlier and often. Finish the year with 3.76 though for fielding and independent pitching, which isn't terrible, but it's not great. Maurer and Duda, kind of both of them, depending on how the year goes, might be trade bait. Probably more so Lucas Duda than Maurer. But that's it. We only have 39 mil on the books for next year, so pretty good. In terms of our prospects, Brendan Rodgers falls down to the 8th spot. He was flirting with, I think, the second best prospect in baseball when I brought him over last year. But he's down at 8. See if we got anyone else in here. I don't think we do, or we shouldn't. Tommy Bush, newly drafted second baseman, 19-year-old, at number 34, beating out AJ Pook. There's our old top prospect, Brady Singer. They got him at the major league level at 36. That should be it for us. Yep. So hopefully we can kind of build up that list a little bit more with the draft and whatnot this year. But we will see. Only time will tell. Nothing I really want to do with the lineup here, to be honest. Have lots of left-handers. I mean, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, left, left. So it's not a terrible thing, but I might give Travis Jankowski some time in center, just to start out the spring. Right, left, left, right, right. Okay. Okay, so let's get this going. Perfect. Probably give it one more time through before I start really looking at these guys pretty hard. Perfect. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, let's go to the relief. Yeah, so Eddie Romero definitely going to get sent down to AAA to start out the year. James Pazos pitched very well last year with Seattle, struggling early on in the spring. I'm going to give him a little bit more time. Birch Smith, I'm going to go ahead and send him down. Drew Storen, if he's got any more options, which he does, I'm going to go ahead and send him down. Willie Peralta, he's just going to get sent down. I'm not going to give him much of a shot, to be honest with you. Okay, so that opens up a lot of things here in the bullpen for us. As you see there, but yeah, I mean, things have been going pretty well. Our rotation is okay. Nate Carnes is really struggling, which is not a big shocker. See if one of these guys can kind of reach up and take his spot. I wouldn't mind mixing in Matt Moore, the left-hander. Yeah, really not getting all that much production, really. Lucas Duda, 2 bombs. Gonzalez has struggled. I'm going to go ahead and mix in Jankowski again to center. Bonifacio is just... He's doing okay, not great, but I definitely want production. I'm going to go ahead and possibly... I'm going to take a look at the bullpen first, but I'm going to explore some more Lucas Duda trades. Yeah, Matt Moore is just not getting it done. Huh. Nate Carnes has kind of calmed down. Well, okay. I guess we'll keep on keeping on here. Lucas Duda. Who else do I need to give up? A shortstop and a starter. I don't want to do that. I'll do that. Okay. So we definitely shored up our bullpen a pretty good amount in that deal right there. Let's see what I want to do here with this guy and his mechanics. Perfect. Okay, so let's get in here and let's make some moves. I really like Shea Simmons. I don't want to move him unnecessarily. Yeah, I mean Givens and Bleer have just been phenomenal. Okay, Kirby Yates, we're gonna go ahead and just send him down just to try and clear up some room. Go ahead and give Flynn some time. Altavilla has to really get some time here too. He's kind of getting just stretched thin. Compost, I'm just gonna go ahead and send him down. Is just getting out of control. I really want to see Matt Moore do well, to be honest with you. I really wouldn't mind having another left-hander in the bullpen. Or in the rotation, that is. So he's kind of coming back. 5. Yeah, so I think Jesse Hahn, he's going to go to... yeah. Yona, I might give him... It was kind of tough. Okay, so definitely gonna go here, here, there. Chester Cuthbert. Ooh. Jorge Bonifacio. Man, everyone is just really struggling. There's not one person who's doing good. Wow, they totally messed with my lineups. I do not appreciate them for that. Let's mix in. Okay. Okay, Yona, we're gonna send you down. That will be able to slide more into the rotation. Okay. I really don't want to send down Simmons. Those three guys, 4, 5, 6. Those guys are pretty much it. Damn it. Yes, I mean... Oh, we didn't get any time last year. Okay. So let's just send Simmons down for now. Okay. Good. Givens, he'll slide down. Bullpen is definitely looking a lot stronger than it did last year. In terms of our lineup, we got one guy. Definitely need to send down an infielder. I'm going to go ahead and just send down Mondazzi. He's still relatively young. He did a little bit better, last year than he has in the past. But, I still want him to try and improve as much as he can, before he becomes a full-time big leaguer. Okay, so now we got lots of issues here in AAA. We got 10 relievers. That'll do it. Okay. So, 9, 8, 7, 6. And we just gotta dump 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. So 6, 6, 6, 5, 6, 4. Brock Stewart, we're gonna go ahead and move him down to double A. So now they got 5, 5, 5, 5. Triple A is short. Go ahead and send him maybe another outfielder, I guess. Or let's just send him Jack Lopez. And there we go. We're good. We have 89 guys. I guess we could just use another starter maybe. I'm gonna go ahead and sign Tom Chu. Go ahead and keep him down in single A. So there we go. Pretty happy about things there. Definitely trying to look to get some of these guys up to the big leagues. Who are making a little bit more down in the minor leagues, who are kind of just there to be there. But things are good. Okay, so now let's go over to our scouts. Apparently one of them retired. I definitely want to try and stick with the position player route. Got a guy in the West here. I might go with the Dan Morales just because he's so expensive. So we could probably open up some more room. Oh yeah, he was most expensive by almost $500,000. Wow. Yes, there we go. Full roster. 1.28 on the budget. Okay, so spring training is over. I'm gonna go ahead and set the lineups. Make sure we got things good. So I would like to see Whit Merrifield leading things off for us. I'm gonna go ahead and slide Abraham Almonte into the DH spot right now. So I'm gonna do this. So right, left, left. Move up Sal Perez. Right, left. Okay. Good. I'm happy with this as our opening day roster or lineup. It is. Even though, you know, I'm kind of not really happy with it. Just because so many people are struggling, man. It's ridiculous. Soler profile. Alright, there we go. So let's work with that lineup for now. We're probably gonna have to go in and set the rotation. Matt Moore definitely made it in, kind of by the hairs on his teeth, though. But we get another left-hander into the into the rotation, which is a pretty good thing. But the bullpen is definitely looking pretty good. We're going to go ahead and start the year 12th. Perfect. So it jumped up like 10 spots. Let's go ahead and just advance to the regular season here. Opening up the season in Toronto. Going to go ahead and try and get our scouts going here. Just take a look at all these guys that they're just giving us right off the bat. Take care of we got too many guys. Oh, we got a spot open in the rotation. Did I not pick? Perfect. 71. Alrighty. Perfect. Yona, Han, Campos, Oaks, Lopez. Brock Stewart is definitely going to have to get slid into the rotation. Okay, 66, 66, 66. Okay, perfect. Oh my god. I hate how it jumps all these guys around. Okay, Newberry, 59, 58, 69, 59. Good as it's gonna get. But yeah, so I mean there's really not a whole lot to do here. Taking on Milwaukee. So I'm gonna sim all the way up to them. So first game of the year we win. I'm actually not gonna do all of the filling out of all the stuff. You know what? Actually, what the hell? Of course, to jump up to 22nd. Whatever. We're gonna go with it. I just don't feel like doing it. So there we go. Take the first game of the year. Jake Junis taking on Gosman. I didn't even check Junis's and Duffy's. 83, 81. Okay. Okay, taking on Gosman. Drop that one and taking on Marco Estrada. We dropped that one. We're gonna play in Milwaukee. Do have to adjust these in lineups. So Goodwin is definitely swinging a hot bat. We're gonna go ahead and leave him in the 3 hole. Perez, Lamb, Soler. Yeah, I mean no one's really. Jankowski's playing pretty well. Okay, so here we go. Nate Carnes takes the win, taking on Freddie Peralta and the Brewers in Milwaukee. We're going to go ahead and play that one. Just take a look at what we need for scouting. Pitching, I mean, we're really okay. Last year's draft was really everywhere in the field. Could use some help at third base. So yeah, so let's look at, make the priority third base. So let's go arm strength and power in the central. Infield, arm strength and contact in the west. Okay, infield international. Let's just go contact power. And then in the central, actually the east, let's go infield. Let's go fielding and arm strength. Perfect. Alright, so Matt Moore, we're going to go ahead and pitch with him his Kansas City Royal debut here. Never pitched with him. So I'm pretty excited about that. Um, that was. It looks like Junis got knocked out after 5. I think that was honestly his biggest issue last year, just looking at his numbers, but I could be wrong. I mean, as you see here, he was 10 and 13, 170 innings pitched. You know, it doesn't look too bad on the surface, but then when you dig in, you see he only had 10 quality starts out of 33 starts. You know, so that's like that's just not good. You know, that's well under half. You know, where we go to Duffy. You know, Duffy had what he had 220 innings pitched. He started 33 games and 21 of them were quality starts. You know, that's pretty good. Even with Aaron Blair, 127, started 24 games, 9 of them. Carnes probably wasn't that good. But, you know, you get my point. You catch my drift. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and jump into this game here today. Taking on Freddie Peralta, the right-hander. Matt Moore, we're going to go ahead and pitch with him. I've never pitched with him before, so I'm pretty excited about it.
Almost ready. With Merrifield next to hit. He will lead this one off today. First offering on its way. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. Hard hit ball to second. VR scoops it up on the first.
He's definitely throwing a lot of strikes. I just gotta find a better way to barrel it up.
Brian Goodwin. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
The 1-1 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to first will get him easily.
All right, that'll bring up Matt Moore. For the Royals, definitely struggled last year. ERA was right about 8.
Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. Hold on now. That's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. VR leaves off second with nobody out. Lined hard and deep down the left field line.
Oh.
And that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, hopefully Matt Moore can survive.
Brian Braun now. for him here
He's
with the
kind of
leadoff
getting a
man
little
still at second
scary.
and one gone now.
He's
Ready to deliver. Here's the first
giving up a
pitch.
lot of barrels.
And it's fouled away. Runner at second here with one man out. Hit to first. Gonzalez is up with it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Runner in scoring position with Signon. Here comes the first pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. With a 1-2, grounded up the first baseline. This is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Can get out of this thing. It's huge.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
Oh, man.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Hitting out for the Royals, the catcher, number 13, Salvador.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Oh.
Fouled off. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. So next to the plate for the Royals, Jake Lamb. He's hit the ground running right out of spring training, entering this one with a batting average over 300. And they're starting with one high and away for ball one. Bouncer to the left side. Shaw has it. Throw on the first will get it. Scored 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now. Digging in now for Kansas City, Jorge Soler. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. Yelich is under it. And that's the third out. Royals. Next for Milwaukee, Jesus Aguilar. As they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. In is Christian Yelich. Mano-a-mano matchup numbers against Matt Moore. He's got a batting average of .444. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in an 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
1-2 for Christian Yelich. The 1-2. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? And this is taken to the out. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Pitch on the way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Merrifield brings it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from the home of the Brewers, Miller Park. Here's Jurickson Profar. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly
They'll bring up Matt Moore. Hopefully he can get the bunt down. There we go. Travis Jankowski going for his first RBI on the year.
Travis Jankowski, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. This is on the ground over to first.
That'll do it. They'll beat it out. Oh, no, we won't.
First, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
There we go. We'll pitch a little bit here with Matt Moore.
Orlando Arcia, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. In there for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And on 0-2, he misses with his fastball.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. This is flared out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So now the Brewers pitcher, Freddie Peralta, will get to take his first cuts here. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 1-2 to the Brewers pitcher.
The count is 1-2.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Villar. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Sharp ground ball to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Oh, come on, man.
Front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Give that an error.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But here's Marwin Gonzalez now as we begin the
Leading off for Kansas City. Their first baseman. Leading off for fourth
first
inning.
delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Sliced hard on the ground.
Man, Merrifield is getting plenty of action today. He's getting his work in.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do from there. That was a missed opportunity.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up.
Freaking shit.
And no one will get this one. Here's another 2-2. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time. It's a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Riding in once again, Jesus Aguilar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball and strike. Liner toward right center.
Get there, Travis.
And he will get there to make the running play. At the plate, Kurt Suzuki comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Soft liner towards center, and now this will be a base hit for Suzuki. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard.
All right, might get the bullpen going here.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they.
Is it 5th? I mean, the good thing is we got a lot of guys out there who are fresh. Let's get the 2 Orioles guys going.
Pitch coming, here it is.
Do not like his
catching the outside corner.
stretch animation at all. His windup is pretty good. I kind of like it.
Ready with the 0-2. Fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Right side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is, without question, nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do they have so many options at their disposal right now.
And he is in there.
Damn it.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Jonathan Villar. He singled his last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. For 2 strikes now and a runner at first. Do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
You know, Dero, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs. That's a big 2 RBI hit. Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Michael Gibbons will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Gibbons, the former Baltimore Oriole, who came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he told you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. He can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. Here's Ryan Braun now. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun. From the belt, the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Fastball called for strike 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Grounded to the right. The second for 1. Relay
Not
to
out of
first
it.
in time, and just like that.
Nice.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Whitmer.
All right, boys, let's get something going. Attaboy.
And
See
that
if
brings
Gibbons
up
in
the
for 1
left-handed
more
hitting
here.
Travis Shaw. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Change-up in for a strike. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Missed with a slider.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Jesus Aguilar will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. Solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Throw on to first, 2 gone. In is Christian Yelich. Been a little unfortunate so far with a couple of hard hit balls that have resulted in lineouts. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string
This
on
should
him
be
that
it for
time.
Gibbons.
In the inning,
He's done a good
Damian
job, though.
Magnifico will come on in relief as he'll make
Chasing 1. Pinch hit for the reliever here. I'm going to go ahead and throw out Boniface.
Number 38.
Okay, so now we're going to go with Bleer.
digging in and looking for more, Kurt Suzuki. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Here's the first pitch to him. And this will be fouled away. Dwyer is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Ready with another 0-2. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And receiving fastball, called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. Tough sinker on the inside corner. 3 runs, 6 hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Domingo Santana will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. A ball and no strikes. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. This one's down to third. And that will conclude matters here in the second.
All right, boys. We gotta get 1. Maybe.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jonathan Villar. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here it comes, 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Soler is there. 2 gone. Ready once again, Ryan Braun. He was a double play victim last time around. He's set and the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Ball and a strike. Ball and 2 strikes now. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Shot weakly to the left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning.
All right, top of 9, Jason Moore.
Josh Hader comes
You
on
gotta get
from the
this.
pen, hoping
Of
to
course, they're
finish this
bringing,
one off here in the
they're
top of the
bringing
9th.
Hader.
It is Jorge Soler. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Out of a swing out of his shoes on that one.
Oh, it's
That's
coming
number 2.
fast.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes.
But I definitely went down with it. I don't know why.
No chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. 2-2 to Jorge Soler.
Damn it.
Off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's one gone here in the ninth.
Stupid pitch to swing at, too.
Riding in once again, Jurickson Profar. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. High fly ball after straightaway center. King is there, 2 gone.
I don't get how you don't do more with that pitch than you did. Because that was...
Palika will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 4.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first here in time for the final out. For the first time this year as the ball game is over. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Brewers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never...
Alright, well, that's gonna be it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be back later. I'll be back later. With some more of the Royals. So, starting out the year, 2-3. I don't know how I feel about this upcoming season. It might be a little rough. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of got a feeling. But we still got Brendan Rodgers, 22-year-old, down in AAA there. You know, I kind of want to make some moves for some of these guys, but I just don't think I got enough, to be honest with you. Casey Miz, good first outing in his professional career. So, stay tuned. We will see. But, you know, I think we're in a pretty good spot. So, but that's it. I'll see you guys later on the next episode. So, let me save this. And I'm gonna be gone. So, alright, we back. So, that's about it.